And first, I'm gonna ask you your name.
My name? Jeff Renwick.
Okay. Thank you for coming out here, Jeff, for this. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
What made you practice the profession you do now?
What I'm doing here or the meteorology side of things?
Everything.
Okay.
Your dream.
All right. Well, my dream is meteorology. I told you when I was in class that's what I love. That's my passion. That's what I did while I was in the Navy. Really, I've always been fascinated by it ever since I was real little. I mean, one of my first memories is of a thunderstorm. I've just always been, I was glued to the window anytime a thunderstorm was rolling through, outside messing around. My mom hated it. I would go outside and play in thunderstorms and I'd get yelled at. So, I just love that stuff. And when I was in 7th grade, a little movie came out. I'm sure you heard of it, Twister.
Yeah.
So, I went and saw that movie in theater when I was in 7th grade, and that just put me over the top. I was like, that is what I want to do for a living. That's what I want to do for my career is chase storms. Okay, and then I had the opportunity, after a couple other ventures after high school. I took the scenic route, let's put it this way, before I joined the military. Military was my backup plan. And I ended up going with that because I was able to meet with the Navy recruiter. Air Force recruiter wasn't giving me what I wanted. I wanted to work with the weather or with pilots, in some way, shape, or form. But Navy guy did give me what I want, so I went with Navy, and I was able to work as a meteorologist while I was in, get my education as a meteorologist while I was in. I also got some money to finish my education once I got out of the military in meteorology. So, and now I'm to the point where I'm storm chasing as a hobby. There's not a whole lot of work in the field of meteorology right now. National Weather Service got cut in half, all that good stuff, but it's still something that I can use going forward.
Definitely. You enjoy it?
I do. I love it.
I'd like to hear that. Was there any certain time in your life where you were stuck at a crossroads where you didn't know what you wanted to do?
Oh, all the time.
Can you tell me one of those times?
One of those times, coming right out of high school. I had no idea really what I wanted to do. I had a couple plans. Like I said, I had plans, but I wasn't making any progress towards any of those plans, That's why I was saying before, it's tough if you stop going to school to start going again. Because, I wanted to try taking a little time off. I wanted to try working, seeing if I could get a decent job and live on my own, get an apartment, have fun with my friends, all that stuff. But, it ended up where I was working 3 jobs at the same time, part-time garbage jobs, just to get by and pay my basic bills. So it wasn't fun, didn't have any time for myself, and that's where I was at the crossroads. Do I go to college? Do I go to the military? And I really had to weigh all my options, and military ended up being the best one, because, for me anyway, because I knew the benefits coming out would help me towards my ultimate goal, which was, finishing up a bachelor's degree in meteorology. So.
Military always is like that. That's my backup too.
Yeah.
Military, definitely. And what about your ATI job? Do you love that job too?
I do. This job is incredibly rewarding, okay? And this is also where I like to tell people you want to have more than one skill set in life, okay? And because that way, if there isn't something available in the field that you're able to do other things, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I love public speaking. Absolutely love it. And not only that, it is very rewarding because, like I told you, I'm not just out recruiting students. Okay, first of all, I'm giving a presentation in high schools about life after high school, which I think relates to everybody, regardless what path you're taking.
It does.
So if I can reach 1 or 2 students a day that may not have been planning on doing anything after high school, and just get them to think about doing something, it makes it worth it. Okay, and then if there are students that are interested like yourself, and I can set them up with an interview, and you want to come to school and we get you enrolled, then I'm with you through the whole process. So I get to meet you in the classroom before you even know what you want to do. Then I get to help you get started at something, and then I get to see you go all the way through it and go on to a good career, hopefully. So that's, to me, it's really rewarding. I really enjoy it.
I like that. That really it shows what you do, as in that. It's hard to, how I'm trying to say it, it's hard to say it. It's like you get to see someone grow up.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly right.
I'm glad you came to the school, because when you came to the school, I really did find you interesting. I was like, we were sitting in class. I was like, I gotta email him, man.
Yeah.
And I didn't think you were gonna email me back right on time, but you did,
Yeah.
and thank you for that.
Oh, of course.
But that's all the questions I have to ask you.
Great.
If there's anything you want to say, you can.
I think we covered everything pretty
Mhm.
much. I mean, if there's anything else you think of, that you can use towards your project, like I said, I'm happy to help in any way I can.
You help me every way, right there.
You're more than welcome.